The premiere of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid took place on September 23, 1969, featuring Paul Newman and Robert Redford in leading roles. While the film became a critical and commercial success, earning 4 Oscars and captivating audiences, tensions arose during filming. Newman, known for his strong personality, found himself increasingly frustrated with Redford's laid-back approach. The two actors had a natural chemistry on screen, but behind the scenes, their differing work ethics clashed. Newman was dedicated to perfecting every scene, while Redford often preferred a more relaxed style, which Newman perceived as a lack of seriousness. This difference in attitude led to moments of tension, with Newman expressing his displeasure more openly as the shoot progressed. Despite these challenges, their performances contributed to the film's legacy, showcasing a dynamic that, while strained at times, ultimately resonated with viewers and critics alike. The film's success only added to the pressure, as both actors navigated their professional relationship amidst the backdrop of Hollywood's expectations. The movie tells the story of two of the most likable outlaws in Western history, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, played by Paul Newman and Robert Redford, capture the audience's hearts with their charm and camaraderie. The film is loosely based on fact, but takes many liberties with the story, blending historical events with creative storytelling. The narrative follows the duo as they rob banks and trains, showcasing their cleverness and humor, while also highlighting the changing times that threaten their way of life. William Goldman wrote the screenplay after 8 years of research, diving deep into the lives of these infamous outlaws. His dedication to authenticity shines through, even as he crafts a tale that emphasizes the friendship and loyalty between Butch and Sundance. The film captures the essence of the American West during a time of transition, where the old ways of outlaws were fading in the face of modern law enforcement. The screenplay balances action, drama, and comedy, making it a timeless classic that resonates with audiences. The chemistry between the lead actors, combined with Goldman's sharp dialogue, creates a memorable experience that continues to be celebrated in film history. Initially, only one studio showed interest in purchasing the script for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. This was significant because the film diverged from the traditional Western genre, which often centered around direct confrontations and shootouts. Instead, this movie emphasized clever dialogue and the theme of escape, presenting a fresh take on the Western narrative. The characters of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were not just outlaws. They were portrayed with a sense of humor and charm that set them apart from typical Western heroes. In the casting process, several well-known actors were considered for the role of Sundance. Jack Lemmon, Steve McQueen, and Warren Beatty were all approached, but ultimately turned down the part. Their decisions opened the door for other actors, leading to the eventual casting of Paul Newman and Robert Redford, who brought a unique chemistry to the film. This choice contributed to the film's success, as their performances resonated with audiences and helped redefine the Western genre for future films. The combination of a witty script and charismatic leads made Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid a landmark film in cinema history. During the filming of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Katharine Ross took it upon herself to operate a camera, which did not sit well with director George Hill. This act of defiance led to her being banned from the set, except when she was actively working on her scenes. The tension created by this incident highlighted the strict environment on set and the challenges of maintaining order during production. Despite the ban, Ross continued to contribute to the film, showcasing her dedication to her role. In a more positive turn of events, Lula Parker Beatonson, the sister of the real Butch Cassidy, visited the set. Her presence brought a unique perspective to the production as she shared stories and insights about her brother. These anecdotes added depth to the film, allowing the cast and crew to connect more personally with the characters they were portraying. Beatonson's visit served as a reminder of the historical significance of the story being told, and the real-life figures behind it. The combination of Ross's incident and Beatonson's visit created a dynamic atmosphere on set, blending tension with a sense of history and authenticity. The studio faced challenges when trying to promote Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. They wanted to get the endorsement of actress Katharine Beatonson for the film's advertisement. However, they did not allow her to see the movie before making that endorsement. This created a dilemma for both the studio and Beatonson. In an effort to resolve the situation, Robert Redford, one of the film's stars, suggested a practical solution. He proposed that the studio pay Beatonson a small fee for her endorsement. This idea was accepted, allowing the studio to move forward with their marketing plans while ensuring that Beatonson was on board. In addition to the marketing challenges, the film featured a memorable scene known as the Super Posse scene. This scene was designed to be dramatic and thrilling, showcasing the chase between the main characters and their pursuers. To achieve the desired effect, a ramp was built for the horses to make a dramatic leap. This added an exciting visual element to the film, enhancing the overall experience for the audience. The combination of these elements contributed to the film's lasting impact and popularity. In the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the scenes set in Bolivia were actually filmed in Mexico, which added an interesting twist to the production. The filmmakers chose these locations to represent the South American backdrop, but the choice of Mexico was a practical one. During the filming, many of the cast and crew faced a common issue known as Montezuma's Revenge, a term used to describe travelers' diarrhea that often affects visitors to Mexico. However, Paul Newman, Robert Redford, and Catherine Ross were fortunate enough to avoid this unpleasant experience, allowing them to focus on their performances without the distraction of illness. Etta Place, portrayed by Catherine Ross, was depicted as a teacher in the film. This characterization was inspired by a photograph that suggested a more refined and educated background for her character. The choice to present Etta in this light added depth to her role, showing her as more than just a love interest. Instead, she was portrayed as a strong and capable woman, contributing to the film's narrative in a meaningful way. The combination of these elements helped to create a memorable cinematic experience that resonated with audiences. The gang's name was changed to the Hole in the Wall Gang to avoid confusion with another film. This decision was crucial in establishing a unique identity for the characters and the story. The film's narrative revolves around the adventures of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, who are portrayed as charming outlaws navigating the challenges of their time. One of the most memorable moments in the film is the scene featuring the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Initially, there was skepticism about including this light-hearted scene in a Western film. However, it became iconic, showcasing the playful chemistry between the characters and adding a whimsical touch to the story. Paul Newman, known for his charisma and talent, performed many of his own stunts throughout the film, which added authenticity to his portrayal of Butch. However, there was one stunt where Butch crashes into a fence that Newman did not perform himself. This moment highlights the balance between daring performances and the need for safety in filmmaking. The combination of these elements contributed to the film's lasting impact and popularity. Newman was furious with Redford for wanting to do his own stunts, fearing that it could lead to injury. This concern stemmed from the high-risk nature of the action sequences in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Despite this tension, the two actors enjoyed their time filming in Mexico. They often relaxed after a long day of shooting by drinking beer together, which helped to ease the stress of their work. Their camaraderie was evident, and they shared many laughs during the production. However, Newman also found humor in Redford's tendency to be late. He jokingly suggested that they should rename the film Waiting for Lefty, poking fun at Redford's tardiness. This lighthearted banter showcased their friendship and the enjoyable atmosphere on set, even amidst the challenges of filming. The combination of their differing approaches to stunts and the playful teasing about punctuality contributed to a memorable filming experience that would be fondly remembered by both actors. Filming for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid took place during a busy time in Hollywood, as it coincided with the production of Hello, Dolly on a nearby soundstage. This situation led to some creative solutions for set usage, as both productions needed to share resources and space. The filmmakers of Butch Cassidy had to be resourceful, finding ways to work around the constraints of the nearby musical while still capturing the essence of the Wild West. One of the most memorable scenes in the film is the iconic river jump. This thrilling moment was filmed at Century Ranch near Malibu, where the natural landscape provided the perfect backdrop for the daring stunt. To achieve the breathtaking effect of the jump, the filmmakers employed skilled stuntmen who executed the leap with precision. Creative editing played a crucial role in making the scene appear seamless and exciting, allowing audiences to feel the adrenaline of the moment. The combination of location, talent, and innovative filmmaking techniques contributed to the lasting impact of this scene in cinematic history. During the making of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, a notable disagreement arose between Paul Newman and the director George Roy Hill regarding the placement of the Bledsoe scene. Newman had his own vision for where this pivotal moment should fit within the film's narrative, but ultimately, Hill's perspective prevailed. This creative clash highlights the collaborative yet sometimes contentious nature of filmmaking, where differing opinions can lead to significant decisions that shape the final product. Despite any behind-the-scenes disputes, the film achieved remarkable success at the box office. In its opening week, it grossed an impressive $82,000 from just 2 theaters, signaling strong audience interest. As the weeks progressed, the film's popularity soared, and it eventually grossed over $100 million. This financial triumph not only solidified the film's status as a classic, but also demonstrated the effective combination of storytelling, performances, and direction that resonated with viewers. The film's legacy continues to be celebrated, showcasing the impact of both creative differences and commercial success in the world of cinema. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, directed by George Roy Hill and released in 1969, has proven to be a timeless classic that resonates with audiences even decades after its initial release. Revisiting the film in 2002, many viewers found that it retains its charm and emotional depth, showcasing a blend of humor and poignancy that continues to engage new generations. This enduring appeal is a testament to the film's quality, as not all movies from that era managed to stand the test of time. Many appear dated and lose their relevance. The film excels in multiple genres, seamlessly combining elements of Western, comedy, action, and drama. This multifaceted approach has garnered praise from audiences who appreciate its ability to entertain on various levels. Paul Newman and Robert Redford deliver outstanding performances as the titular characters, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Their chemistry is palpable, making it easy for viewers to root for them as they navigate their escapades, robbing trains and banks while evading the relentless pursuit of the Pinkerton posse. The dynamic between the two leads is a significant highlight, as they embody the spirit of camaraderie and adventure that defines the film. Critics have noted the film's commitment to an accurate depiction of its historical context, as suggested by its tagline, which emphasizes that the story is based on true events. This authenticity adds a layer of intrigue, particularly for those interested in the real-life figures behind the legend. The film also touches on the evolution of the Hole-in-the-Wall gang into the Wild Bunch, providing a fascinating glimpse into the history of these infamous outlaws. While the film is widely celebrated, some viewers may have differing opinions on its pacing or narrative structure. However, these critiques are often overshadowed by the overall enjoyment that the film provides. Many agree that it is a total delight, appealing to a broad audience, including those who might not typically gravitate towards westerns. The film's humor, combined with its dramatic moments, creates a balanced experience that can resonate with even the most discerning viewers. In conclusion, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid remains a classic that successfully blends various genres while delivering memorable performances and a compelling story. Its ability to engage audiences across generations speaks to its quality and relevance, making it a must-see for anyone looking to experience a film that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. Whether you are a fan of westerns or simply enjoy a well-crafted story, this film is sure to leave a lasting impression.